afternoon and welcome. You are tuning into O&M Live, Go TAFE Live A-grade netball. A little bit of a delayed start this afternoon due to a draw at the end of full time of the C grade, which Wangaratta Rovers have been victorious over Myrtleford in extra time. My name is Rhiannon Harris, eagerly awaiting today's preliminary final between the Yarrawonga Pigeons and the Lavington Panthers. The winner of today's clash earning themselves the final spot in the 2025 Grand Final to take on the Wodonga Raiders. Coincidentally, where we are broadcasting from today, Tamara Matthews, the penultimate game.
It is, Rhi, and another ripping prelim final day. We haven't had a draw or final series, so it was bound to happen, and today was the day. But look, an amazing crowd around the netball right from the start of the 15s this morning, and really building now into what should be a great A-grade game.
And our comrade in Minalam, she will have known she's played a game again. This happened in C grade last week. They came from behind to win, but not in extra time. So
no, she's tapped out for today. She's off the back of a big day yesterday commentating, and two games this morning. She's done and dusted, I think.
Well and truly deserved. But before we begin, we acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we broadcast from today and pay respects to their elders past, present and emerging, and extend this respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples here today. We come together to learn, to share and to journey together. If you are tuning into the live stream, today's will be a little bit different. At the conclusion of this A-grade game, we also will be broadcasting the All Abilities game between the Wodonga Bulldogs and the Wangaratta Magpies. So something very new for the live stream, but something we're really proud to be broadcasting today. And I know there'll be some excited players looking forward to taking on that game this afternoon.
There sure will, and we know what a standout feature the All Abilities football game is on Grand Final day, and it's really wonderful that we can showcase the All Abilities netball today here on prelim final day. It's a great venue for it, and I think the perfect opportunity.
And we will talk a lot more about that at the conclusion of this game, but it is Yarrawonga who finished the season on top, taking on the Panthers, who just got into 5th position by 2 points on the ladder. Panthers, they've had nothing to lose all finals, and we've seen them just put it all out on the line. And the Pigeons, they've only had that one game against Raiders last week and just came up short. Yarrawonga, they are coached by Lauren Mulqueeny. They will start with Bridget Cassar in goal shooter, Maddie Allen in goal attack, Tilly Kennedy in wing attack, Laura Irvine in centre, Laura Davis in wing defence, Maisie Pell in goal defence and Hannah Symes in goalkeeper, with a bench of Kalisha Pell, Annalise Grinter, Kylie Leslie and Gemma Grimmond being brought in for today's prelim final. Lavington start, coached by Sarah Meredith. They start with Erin Harbright in goal shooter, Olivia Sanson in goal attack, Maddie Lloyd in wing attack, Ange DeMamiel through the centre, Steph Clancy in wing defence, Taylor Ferbra, goal defence and Sarah Meredith, as we said, the coach for the team in goalkeeper. And on their bench, Ellie Lyons, Eliza Abbott, Rachel Galvin, Mariah Olsen and Amy Houlihan.
And Rhi, I think the fact that we are here today to prelim watching 1v5 as they landed at the end of the home and away season just sums up the A-grade competition this season. There has been nothing between the sides, particularly those top 5 or 6 sides, and I think this is a perfect reflection of that.
Absolutely. It was the Panthers that got us underway. They weren't able to score at their end, and the Pigeons have capitalised. They take us to a 1-0 here on the A.T. Jones scoreboard.
So Yarra maintaining the lineup from last week. And I think we probably saw a lot more rolling subs from them last week than we probably have during the season. So it will be interesting to see how today plays out. And they were probably forced to do that as we see Lloyd find Harbright over the top.
And very much the same for the Panthers. They really, though it was a low scoring, first quarter between them and Corowa last Sunday, they didn't have a lot of the ball in that first quarter. They turned over a lot of ball. They went to that moving circle with Ellie Lyons and Liv Sanson, which really brought them back into the game. And then interestingly, when you have a look at the stats, they had over 60 attempts on goal last week to Corowa's 44. So I found that a really interesting stat that I didn't feel like they had that many shots on goal, but the stats tell the story.
Yeah, it was an interesting stat to look back on, wasn't it? Whereas I think the other end, Sarah Meredith was really quite outstanding for the Panthers, and I think when you reflect on it, she turned over a lot of ball prior to the shot being taken, as we see Hannah Symes with a strong rebound there for the Pigeons. So I think that will be where the opportunity for Lavington is today again, is on those balls coming in, and I think that's where we saw Raiders really get on top of Yarrawonga last week. The pressure they put on those passes coming in and then on those refeeds, it really put the shooters under pressure, and we sort of started to see a lot of turnover ball.
And in the game against the Raiders too, the Pigeons, the game just ebbed and flowed for 3 quarters until it opened up in that late in that last quarter for the Raiders. It just kind of went 1 goal ahead, 1 goal behind for so long. But there's some really great matchups on court here today. Laura Davis and Maddie Lloyd in wing attack and wing defence down the far end. Hannah Symes and Erin Harbright. But the one for mine is down this end, Bridget Cassar and Sarah Meredith.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. The matchups everywhere, but you know, Bridget Cassar, Sarah Meredith, they have been long-time opponents, you know, over many, many years, and certainly across lots of finals too. So very familiar with each other, very competitive, both of them, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how that plays out as we see Furborough just contact on the land there. So Cass will get another opportunity, and it's out, and it will go the way of the Pigeons for the throw-in. So it's the Pigeons 3-2 leading the Panthers at the moment.
Really nice refeed there from Maddie Allen, using the baseline, and Tilly Kennedy deep in the pocket, taking the Pigeons to 4, leading the Panthers 2. We've gone 3:40 in this first quarter on the NZ Albury time clock.
And Sanson with a great ball to Harbright. She's going to be really important today for the Panthers. I think the work she does out in front, her commitment at the ball and her work rate is going to have to be high.
And again, another strong rebound from Hannah Symes. I think we mentioned a couple of times on the broadcast in both games last weekend how lucky we were for the goalkeepers and goal defences in all 4 teams at our disposal, and the strengths that they have. One of those on show today under both posts between Ferber and Meredith, and Symes and Pell in their rebounding ability. Oh, footwork call. Unlucky for Allen.
And we've touched on a couple of times over the last few weeks about the strength of the defenders across our competition. And again, as you mentioned, we get to see it on display today. We really are just blessed to have so many amazing defenders across all our teams, really. As we see Sanson, she'll want that marked down as a pass to Harbright. Harbright finishes off.
It was a lovely sweep to get into that front position by Sanson, something that I think she's really grown into her game over the last few seasons, just the dynamic ability to which she sweeps. And Tilly Kennedy finding pocket on the far side of the court from where we are coming to you today. And a great defensive effort from the Panthers, again, turning the ball over.
And Meredith just getting that front position there on Casa, stopped the refeed. They're going to have to be careful going over the top of Sarah Meredith. So you could see Casa got caught in behind her and wasn't an option for that refeed.
And we will no doubt see the movement of Pell come into that circle at some point for the Pigeons. Obviously, the sun's out now and it's quite warm.
It hasn't been out all day, and it's really just gone up a notch too.
As the ball spills over the baseline at the far end of the court. Symes, Irvine, Davis. What a great connection down court from the Pigeons.
And a quick transition too from Yarrawonga there. And I think that'll be the danger. If they're given the time and the space, they will move the ball very quickly end to end, as we see Allen open up, and a really smart timed pass there from Tilly Kennedy. Just popping the ball over takes Yarrawonga to 5, leading the Panthers 3.
Our first quarter brought to you by 40 Winks. Harbright again, and Symes body on body, up straight. The ball just spilling over the baseline.
And they're not going to be able to afford to put Harbright under that sort of pressure today with those passes. There was a 2-on-1 there. They will have to be prepared to use that circle and take that extra pass, I think, Ree.
Offside call against Clancy. It'll be a pass again inside the circle for the Pigeons. Allen Ops down, and the strong reef in one-handed from Bridget Cassar.
It had to be pinpoint the pass, didn't it?
And Bridget notching the 6th goal for the Pigeons, leading the Panthers 3 with their centre pass to come.
Cassar, great drive out of the circle.
Clever feed there from Tilly Kennedy. Allen converts, 7 plays 3. 7.5 minutes gone in this first quarter, thanks to 40 Winks.
We've seen a couple of occasions there where Cass has come up and opened up the circle for Allen to drop into that space, and that's worked really well. So it'll be interesting to see whether they can use that a little bit throughout this game. Ferbra not having any of that. Tries to get into it.
Not enough court left for her to pull that in two-handed, but a sensational effort. Whether they be persistent with passing that ball to Bridge when she's up really high or use it as a decoy more to open up that space, because Meredith will chip away at those until she gets one.
Meredith over the top to Clancy, to Ferbra, and they're just having to work through the hands of Yarrawonga here. They've gotten back and taken up the space of the Panthers.
Cleverly come back into that centre channel.
Symes gone hunting.
Beautiful pass there from Lloyd, and Harbright finding some space to move into, and that was something that Erin did really well in last Sunday's game. She was taken off and had a real reassess of what was happening on court, and when she came back onto court, she found herself finding a lot more space behind her to move into on that baseline.
And Allen moving really well so far in this game. Couldn't quite net that one, so it will be the Panthers with the opportunity, but certainly getting plenty of hands to ball.
Oh, Cassar nearly with the offensive turnover. Pell as well just overruns it a little bit too much. And Sanson dropping it in. That shooter-to-shooter connection. 7 plays 5 here on the AT Jones scoreboard. Laura Davis, such a strong instrumental player in attack and defence for the Pigeons.
And it's just that leadership on the court we spoke about last week. Minna Lamb commented the amount of talk that she gives while she's on the court, and she's such a positive person anyway. Anytime you meet her, she's really up and about, and she brings that when she plays.
I don't know, when I saw her before the game, she actually called me Tam, so I don't know if that's a compliment for me or not so complimentary for you.
Our height's very similar. It would have been the height and the hair colouring.
Maybe the basketball that's under my shirt at the moment too. But yeah, she was funny. She goes, oh my God, I was just so in the zone.
Oh, bless her.
As the Pigeons on the attack again. Beautiful drive under the post from Maddie Allen. And nets a nice goal to finish. 9 goals, plays 5 here on the AT Jones scoreboard.
10.5 minutes gone.
So half a second late there, coming around with Symes. And a nice mid-range goal from Liv Sanson in goal attack. 9 plays 6.
Cassar again on the move. And there's that space.
Kennedy catching Ferbra with her eyes down. Oh, and Allen just a little bit short on the shot.
Our umpires today, Jared and Jackie.
Jared coming off the grand final at the TDNL yesterday.
Yeah, and Jackie off the O&K grand final. So
busy day for both.
And we've seen some rolling subs for Lavington. Rachel Galvin's come into that wing defence position and Steph Clancy into goal defence. So early moves by the Panthers.
Maddie Lloyd finding space right in that centre channel as she came on.
And a great take by Harb right there. Just past the hands of Symes.
Oh, Tilly Kennedy. Wow.
Nimble, Till.
And managed to use the ball to her advantage. And a beautiful feed as well. Cassar took her 3 seconds then. Managed to get the rebound as well and converts this time. 10 plays, 7 on the AT Jones scoreboard. We've got 2.5 minutes left in this first quarter.
A nicely placed pass by Irvine out the front of Cassar. Meredith was tucked in behind her, so it was always going to be a tough ask. It wasn't particularly high, so Cassar able to draw the penalty and finish off 11 goals to 7. Great vision.
Nice little balk at the ball first from Lloyd, and then just had all faith that Sanson was heading in the direction that she needed to her to go. And a good connection with post. 11 plays, 8 here on the AT Jones scoreboard.
And the repossession called. Cassar not able to pull it in. Tried to tap it to Irvine. And again, Panthers just being pushed all to one side. Galvin able to try and straighten them up. We saw that last week. Cora were getting Panthers along that baseline, but they're able to persist and work their way through it.
And positionally on court too. In attack, the Pigeons were really being spread wide by the Raiders. They were taking up that centre channel. So interesting to see them really combating that today. Obviously something they've worked on in training, and likewise the Panthers.
Oh, great save there by DeManuel and backing up by Galvin. Able to keep the ball in. They're having to work it here, and again, just all in this little pocket of the court before DeManuel opens it up.
The high ball. Oh, beautiful take from Erin Harbright. Fully stretched.
Just right under the post to have to shoot that, but she's able to pick up the loose ball and get it back to Sanson.
Symes attacks the shot, but the pass went and the obstruction deemed, and strong under post from Hannah Symes. So some great contesting going on under the post there between the Lavington shooters and the Pigeons defenders, sorry. As the Hooter signs for quarter time, it is the Yarrawonga Pigeons 11 leading the Panthers 9. This is O&M Live, and on O&M Live, you won't miss a thing.
What's your future look like? Where do you want to be? Whatever it looks like, with GoTAFE, you've got this. Get real skills for real jobs and careers right now. Search GoTAFE today.
The new Nissan Navara has landed at McRae Nissan with a tougher, more rugged design, Nissan Intelligent Mobility, advanced off-road capabilities, and a host of on-road refinement. Test drive one today at McRae Nissan.
With Optus Home Internet, you get more yes, which means less family screen time and more harmony with powerful Wi-Fi. Get the Ultra Wi-Fi modem at no extra cost.
Welcome to Sundancer Homes. We make building your dream home exciting and stress-free. Backed by over 30 years of experience, one of many reasons why we provide a lifetime structural guarantee. Visit our information centre at Dean Street, Albury.
This goes out to all the runners, the racers, the chasers, out of the box and primed for the show. On your marks, get set. Running too late. Being first out the gate. Get the fit you need. The athlete's foot. Fit for every run.
Every day we look after our family first. We go on adventures, we entertain with them, we care for them. Tobin Brothers Funerals will look after your family too. With a fixed price funeral plan, you can be assured your family won't be burdened by the cost of your funeral. Tobin Brothers are a trusted name since 1934 and take pride in creating funeral solutions. Tobin Brothers Funerals, Wodonga and Corowa, celebrating lives.
Welcome back to O&M Live Netball. First quarter, the score reads the favour of the Pigeons, 11 goals to 9. Not much separated them on court and not much separates them on the scoreboard, Tam.
No, you just wonder how long it's going to stay tight like this. I think if the Panthers can stay with Yarrawonga for most of the game, then, they absolutely give themselves every opportunity to get over top here.
And on court for the Pigeons, no changes. For the Panthers, they've remained with the same as they finished that first quarter with, putting the Pigeons under pressure down there in that attack end. The Panthers defenders, and credit to their hard work, have turned the ball over.
And getting some good depth on that second drive there was Lloyd. Opened up Sanson, but it's Symes underneath with those strong hands. So Yarrawonga with an opportunity to turn this one over.
Pell and Symes, the drive of Irvine. Again, Bridget Casa using agility out of the circle. Opts for the refeed.
And there was that sweep and that refeed that we saw kind of cut off last week, but she was able to find the space and timing to do it on that occasion.
Maddie Allen stepping in, connecting with goal for the first goal of this second quarter, which is brought to you by Bingley. Lloyd.
Oh, and a quick fake there from Sanson before delivering the little one to Harbright. She'll get another opportunity. Takes the Panthers to 10.
Oh, that wayward pass just behind the drive of Tilly Kennedy.
She put a bit on it too, didn't
Yeah.
she, Maddie?
She'll be looking to work that one back. Strong take from Erin Harbright in the air. A great contest from Hannah Symes. Nice patience from the Panthers. Pell.
Look at all that space through the middle of the court. Waiting for someone to drive. It's Kennedy. And Allen forced to wait before she finds Casa.
Steph Clancy getting the tip on the ball. Pass only because it came off her leg. Another hand in there. The wrong hand. And Casa connecting with goal, taking the Pigeons 22-13.
And in the early games, it was the Myrtleford Saints that got over the Bulldogs in the 15, so they will take on Raiders in the grand final next week. And in the 17s, it was the Rovers over the Myrtleford Saints, so they will meet Raiders as well. And then, as we mentioned in that draw, the Rovers in extra time over the Saints, and they will meet Wangaratta.
Big morning for both the Rovers and the Saints, and then the Bulldogs in there to break things up a little bit.
It has been. And the Saints, a big day for all the Saints fans. A couple of football teams in, first and second. So, and likewise Rovers, they had their thirds in. So,
in back play, Ellie Lyons has rolled on again, and I've copped a bit of flack from older brother Oscar on my comments on his hair last weekend. So, Oscar, if you're watching, I'm sure it looks better today.
Oh, we don't miss anyone on this one, do we?
Actually, no, he should be too busy playing in the twos at this point in time, as Casa nets another one for the Pigeons. 14 plays 10 on the ground up building products scoreboard. Oh, Davis with a hand in it again, but it was Pell giving the contact away. Lions first shot of this A-grade game, and it is good. 14 plays 11. Tilly Kennedy forced back to Laura Davis, and the wind has just come up a little bit. Loving this matchup between Rachel Galvin and Tilly Kennedy.
Yeah, we've spoken before about how quick Galvin is.
Ah, beautiful roll to the baseline for Casa, finishing with a neat goal. 15 plays 11. Nearly 5.5 minutes gone in this second quarter on the NZ Albury time clock.
And Kennedy's so strong on the body. She holds her space really well. So you can't be a defender that gets caught on her. You have to be prepared to sit off her and do the work off the body and at the ball rather than trying to beat her one-on-one.
And she creates such great depth to lead into. Gives herself all opportunity, but then can cut and come forward. Allen under the post this time, one-on-one against Clancy. A great hold from Steph Clancy, but it is the rebound going to Allen. And Amy Houlihan rolling into that centre position for the Panthers. It'll be Irvine for the Pigeons. Again, Galvin and Kennedy. Strong hold from Maddie Allen.
Takes the Pigeons to 17, leading the Panthers 11 on the ground up building products scoreboard. Lloyd goes lateral to Houlihan. They have to reset.
Harbright not happy with her positioning under post then, so opted for the read feed. Taylor Ferbera heading back into goal defence as Pell and Lyons it just rolls out for Ellie Lyons. Interesting, the last two times these teams have met, the score margin has gone the way of the Pigeons. It has been by 13 goals in both instances. The second time they played, Liv Sanson didn't play.
Yeah, they have been fairly comfortable wins by the Pigeons, but that second time they met was late in the season, I think. And as you said, no Liv Sanson. And we know she just provides another really potent goal shooter, someone that the defenders really have to pay attention to.
Casa takes the Pigeons to 20, leading the Panthers 11. If that scoreboard is correct. Not sure if it might be 19. Regardless, it is the Panthers with the ball in their possession. Nice shooter-to-shooter connection between Lyons and Harbright, and a nice connection to goal from Erin Harbright. Cross-court pass. Galvin putting Tilly Kennedy under a lot of pressure there at the top of the circle. Beautiful shooter-to-shooter pass between Allen and Cassar. Needed the goal to finish, but the rebound went to Allen, and she has gone to post. 21 plays 12 is the score here in this second quarter of this preliminary final.
Lions just covered off the line there, limited the opportunities for the Panthers. So Yarrawonga through their pressure were able to force the turnover. Allen out.
Oh, and the pressure pass, 2-on-1 to Cassar. Meredith says thank you very much. Symes coming around, not quite far enough. Lions connecting to post. 21 plays 13 on the Ground Up Building Products scoreboard. 9.5 minutes gone in the second quarter thanks to Bingley. Allen drops another nice goal in for the Pigeons. 22 leading the Panthers 13. Or Kalisha Pell, I was going to say. Maisie Pell really trying her best over the pass there. And again, still so young.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely the youngest player on court today is Maisie Pell.
Yeah, spent the first half of the season in the 17s for the Pigeons, and was playing some games up, and then they made the call and moved her to A grade permanently. And I think that, you know, that's a really brave call, but I think absolutely the right one for Maisie, given that she gets to come onto the court with such experience around her. And obviously, as we see Casa just having a seat.
Oh, no, mum's lap.
I was just going to say, with family.
No better place to do it, so they've all had a giggle up the other end as well.
Yeah, and I think, so as I was saying, I think, you know, there's some teams where you would really question whether putting someone into that position is the right one, but it all comes down to who are the players around her, what's the players', you know, maturity level and composure and skill level. And I think for Maisie, an awesome opportunity.
Oh, I wouldn't mind playing with Hannah Symes and Laura Davis around me either.
No, that's right.
Allen under pressure, can't quite connect to net. Ferbra with the ring in that instance. Maisie Pell coming through with Lions standing a little bit too stationary, but just couldn't quite take two hands as Laura Davis attempts to do the same, but it's a footwork call first, just off balance.
Panthers just with the 4 goals so far in this quarter. So Lavington, Yarrawonga really restricted them this quarter. As you see, another pass just forced to Hardright, couldn't keep it in. So the defenders down here are really just working and building that pressure. Even those times where Pearl called for contact, it's just physically applying that pressure and it's wearing the shooters down, isn't it, over 4 quarters?
It'll be interesting if we see any change in this Panthers goal circle in the late stages of this first half. Cassar lines up, takes the Pigeons to an 11-goal lead, 24 plays 13. We've gone 12.5 minutes on the NZ Albury time clock.
And Irvine, great hands to ball there.
Lions refeeds. And a good connection to post from Hardright, back to 10, 24 plays 14. And we see Sanson re-entering the game into goal shooter. change up in the circle. We saw the difference that made last weekend.
As we see a held ball down the other end. So Panthers with the ball back in hand. Galvin through the middle of the court finds Lloyd. And just a bit wide was Lyons, but changed up her angle and went back to circle edge.
Not many players can achieve that hands over pressure that Laura Irvine did on the run. Hear the positive talk of the Pigeons willing each other on under that rebound.
And Davis just came around, hold a hand there.
Opting for the bounce pass was Houlihan. And again, just doesn't drop for Sanson.
So into the last minute of this quarter. It's been all the Pigeons. 13 goals to 5 so far.
Galvin doing her best to slow things down in that attack end. Allen, really nice work creating space for herself. 25 plays 14. 15 seconds to go. Can the Panthers eat one into this lead at the stroke of halftime? Great drive from Maddie Lloyd, hitting circle edge intensely. As the hooter goes for halftime, Liv Sanson will have that shot after the siren and makes good. We have a 10-goal ball game at halftime. 25 plays 15. This is O&M Live Netball, and on O&M Live, you won't miss a thing.
What's your future look like? Where do you want to be? Whatever it looks like, with GoTAFE, you've got this. Get real skills for real jobs and careers right now. Search GoTAFE today.
The new Nissan Navara has landed at McRae Nissan with a tougher, more rugged design, Nissan intelligent mobility, advanced off-road capabilities, and a host of on-road refinement. Test drive one today at McRae Nissan.
With Optus Home Internet, you get more yes. Which means less family screen time and more harmony with powerful Wi-Fi. Get the Ultra Wi-Fi modem at no extra cost.
Welcome to Sundancer Homes. We make building your dream home exciting and stress-free. Backed by over 30 years of experience, one of many reasons why we provide a lifetime structural guarantee. Visit our information centre at Dean Street, Albury.
This goes out to all the runners, the racers, the chasers, out of the box, and primed for the show. On your marks, get set. Running too late. Being first out the gate. Get the fit you need. The athlete's foot. Fit for every run.
Every day we look after our family first. We go on adventures, We entertain with them. We care for them. Tobin Brothers Funerals will look after your family too. With a fixed price funeral plan, you can be assured your family won't be burdened by the cost of your funeral. Tobin Brothers are a trusted name since 1934 and take pride in creating funeral solutions. Tobin Brothers Funerals, Wodonga and Corowa, celebrating lives.
Welcome back to O&M Live Netball. First half action done and dusted, and the Pigeons a handy lead going into the second half, 20-15. It was all their way really for the first half of that second quarter. The Panthers only scoring 5 goals to 14 to 6, sorry, in that second quarter. So the Panthers really will have some hard work to do, but we've seen in lots of games over the last few weeks that no real deficit is a deficit until the end of the game.
No, that's right. And we know that they've had the momentum and they've been just playing with, I think, a bit of freedom. So, you know, if they can go back to that, back themselves and I think just make the most opportunities. They've certainly had lots of ball down there shooting in. It's been down the end we're at, was down there a lot that quarter. But the Yarrawonga defenders just continued to play at pressure again and again and again and force those turnovers. So
the Pigeons were yet to make a change leading into half-time, but we can already see a couple of positional changes in their attack and their defensive end. So Kalisha Pell takes the court for the first time in this A-grade game in goal attack, as well as Gemma Grimmond on the line in wing attack and Annalise Grinter into goal defence for the Panthers. They have remained, the only change on court is Steph Clancy's come on to wing defence, taking Rachel Galvin, to the bench.
And Pell on the board for the Pigeons, the rebound, and goal 26, plays 15.
Davis and Lloyd. Yes. First touch for the season.
Haven't lost it, Ree.
No. Oh, Grinter getting a touch early. Long range shot from Lions, springs out. Pigeons on the attack and 4 passes. They are in the pocket.
Oh, and that's the transition we talk about. And Bridget Casa just had to release quickly and went to ground, but is up and okay.
That was a really open attacking transition of play from the Pigeons, albeit down one channel of the court.
And again, the hands of the Pigeons. Panthers really using every bit of that 3 seconds to release there, and they've forced the turnover.
Oh, great take from Sarah Meredith. 2 hands, really clean. 3 seconds. Ball just going end to end in these first few moments of this third quarter for these new players on court. May take a little bit of time.
And a great ball from Pell to Casa, not able to pull it in.
Wrong-footed.
Feet got the better of her. But they're certainly finding ball fairly freely at the moment.
Front position strong from Erin Harbright. Both shooters really pushed up hard against the baseline at the far end of the court. Enabled the Pigeons to force the turnover. Grimmond really shows Irvine where she wants it. Casa hangs out and leaves the 2-on-1 between Pell and the two Panthers defenders. Liv Sanson rolling on into goal attacking back play.
Oh, bullet pass from Casa back to Irvine. Able to regroup. And well held by Grimmond, just waited for the defenders to commit, opened up Casa. Not able to sink it, but it's Meredith who's able to get the loose ball and Clancy picks it up. So Panthers, ball back in hand, but just forcing passes. They're just covered at every option, aren't they, Ree?
Yes, Goring's really slowed up at every end, and Hannah Symes, the player was standing still.
And that's the pressure that those hands on through the middle of the court brings. It allows your keepers to go for the fly and have the confidence to do so.
Pell, top of the circle, undefended. Oh, unlikely, uncharacteristic miss, I should say, for Pell. Looking at her stats over the last few rounds, she's been shooting at something above 90% every week. I think last week was nearly 100%.
Yeah, it was almost.
16 from 16, yeah.
And 5th in the hot shots at the end of the season.
Not bad with a European getaway in the middle.
I was just going to say, missed a few weeks there in the middle of all that too.
As the Panthers get one back, 26 plays, 16.
We've gone nearly 5 minutes, Reen. There's been 2 goals scored in this quarter. So it's been a bit more of a scrappy quarter. Neither side really able to make the most of the opportunity. The ball's certainly been up and back a fair bit.
Absolutely. Pigeons probably having some of their cleaner passages of play, but just not connecting to post. Pell, in this instance, she does 27 plays, 16 on the Newmarket Hotel scoreboard.
And it'll be Sanson with a penalty just inside for the Panthers. Hardbright trying to hold some space.
Nice high shot there from Erin Hardbright. 27 plays, 17. Cassar timing her run out, then leaves the 2-on-1. Pell, strong take. And a beautiful shot to finish from Kalisha Pell, 28 plays, 17. Third quarter, thanks to McRae Motors, who are one of our major sponsors as well. Big thank you to all our sponsors for their support over the 2025 season. A little bit of confusion at the far end, but it was a throw-in.
And you can just see the whole middle of that court open up for Yarra, someone to drive into, but the loose ball goes over the head of Grinter.
Someone was driving, but the ball was not to the space that they drove into. Just a few little unforced errors.
Sanson with quick hands, able to pick up the loose ball and get a great little pass over to Hardbright. She sinks it, takes the Panthers to 18, trailing the Pigeons 28 here in the third quarter. We've gone 7 minutes on the NZ Aubrey time clock as we see Ferbra
Beautiful
hands
rejection.
over with the deflection. Pell
Hands
on the
again.
loose ball. And Irvine, just a clever little pass. Didn't have to overplay it. Found Casa in the back.
Halfway through this third quarter, the score reads 29-18 on the Newmarket Hotel scoreboard. Strong pass and take from Erin Hardbright. And Third time's a charm for Aaron Harbright. Yes, it is. 29 plays 19. Pell, Grimmond. Nice to see Gemma Grimmond back on the A-grade court after having her little bub earlier this season.
Yes.
And again, nice defensive movement from the Panthers, just covering all the Pigeons options.
Yeah, Grimmond, part of that premiership side last year.
That would have been her first season at the Pigeons last year. First or second? Yeah.
As a youngster, played a netball at Wodonga.
Tamamio pulling in the loose ball. Sanson steps it in. And Symes pulls in the rebound. Grinter was looking for Davis. Eventually, she got through the defensive pressure of the Panthers. Casa was waving. She had all space to herself on the baseline, but Irvine very much aware of the arm stretch of Ferbra and the damage that it can do.
Oh, and Ferbra. Just watching that battle then between Pell and Meredith. Meredith was just absolutely all over her there, gave her no space.
Clear instructions there from umpire Jared to Ange Demamiel in centre, just needing to adjust, not a warning or anything, but if it happens again, probably will be.
Yes, that's what they call proactive advice, Ree. It's a bit of a hint.
Love it. Strong take from Grimmond at the top of the circle. Oh, pressure defence from Ferbra in the contest.
Yeah, Pell went and probably went early and allowed Ferbra to go with her and be in that contest.
And completes with a goal. So quite a long time between goals. It is 30 plays 19. Nearly 11 minutes gone in this third quarter on the NZ Albury time clock.
The scoring's really slowed down for Yarrawonga, so Lavington haven't been able to peg back too many, but they've certainly slowed the rate of goals for the Pigeons.
Strong take from Harbright. No goal to finish. Symes finds Irvine. Oh,
Harbright went flying.
great attempt there from Aaron Harbright. Grimmond. And Kalisha finding space on her own under the post. Ferbra, this the quick reaction. Got hands to ball. Another held ball. Tilly Kennedy and Amy Houlihan both standing at the looking for that transition onto court. Wonder if they've both got a centre bib on. That would be quite funny. I can see that Tilly does as Casa juggles it out. Lots of spin on that ball.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Amy does. Although she can play a multitude of positions, Houlihan, so.
Kalisha again rolls. And connects to post. So, yep, both centres rolling on and off.
Fresh start in the middle.
Cleverly done
And that'll be a delaying play. It's a tricky one to roll the centre, and then the loose ball probably didn't help Chill's cause there. So Panthers with a break.
And, you know, with the score reading the way it is at the minute, they could probably afford one break of centre pass. And a delaying play call meant that the penalty was advanced. Threading of the needle from Houlihan. Connection to post. 31 plays 20 on the Newmarket Hotel scoreboard. 13.5 minutes gone in this third quarter of the preliminary final. The winner of today's game to take on the Wodonga Raiders in next week's grand final. Harbright, another one back. We are back to 10 goals. 31 plays 21.
And it's Pell trying to get up over the hands of Febra, but just shortening on the jump.
Oh, it just bounces back for Pell.
So both sides with a number of missed opportunities, Ree.
In this third quarter.
And Kennedy. I think there was a hop, skip, and then an offside.
Doing a little dance. Yeah, certainly the intensity of the Pigeons attacking end has changed. Not necessarily in a detrimental way, but just the intensity has shifted. Lavy, another one back. 31 plays 22.
Lavy crowd at the back of the court. They had their thirds and seconds in today. So a lot of Lavington people over here. They will have migrated over to the netball now.
And the Hooter signs for three-quarter time. The Pigeons lead 31-22. We'll be back after the break for the last quarter. This is O&M Live, and on O&M Live, you won't miss a thing.
What's your future look like? Where do you want to be? Whatever it looks like, with GoTAFE, you've got this. Get real skills for real jobs and careers right now. Search GoTAFE today.
The new Nissan Navara has landed at McRae Nissan with a tougher, more rugged design, Nissan intelligent mobility, advanced off-road capabilities, and a host of on-road refinement. Test drive one today at McRae Nissan.
With Optus Home Internet, you get more yes, which means less family screen time and more harmony with powerful Wi-Fi. Get the Ultra Wi-Fi modem at no extra cost.
Welcome to Sundancer Homes. We make building your dream home exciting and stress-free. Backed by over 30 years of experience, one of many reasons why we provide a lifetime structural guarantee. Visit our information centre at Dean Street, Albury.
This goes out to all the runners, the racers, the chasers, out of the box, and primed for the show. On your marks, get set. Running till late. Being first out the gate. Get the fit you need. The athlete's foot. Fit for every run.
Every day we look after our family first. We go on adventures, we entertain with them, we care for them. Tobin Brothers Funerals will look after your family too. With a fixed price funeral plan, you can be assured your family won't be burdened by the cost of your funeral. Tobin Brothers are a trusted name since 1934 and take pride in creating funeral solutions. Tobin Brothers Funerals, Wodonga and Corowa, celebrating lives.
Welcome back to O&M Live Netball. The preliminary final is about to head into its fourth and final quarter. The score reading 31-22, the way of the Yarrawonga Pigeons. The winner of today's game goes head-to-head with the Raiders in next weekend's Ovens and Murray Grand Final.
And we see Maddie Allen back into goal attack. Kalisha Pearl back to shooter, so Cass is off as Pearl gets close with the pole.
Running out of space in that instance are the Pigeons. Houlihan remaining in centre for the Panthers. They have stuck with how they finished late in that third quarter. The other change down in that attack end is Tilly Kennedy going back into wing attack and Laura Irvine coming back onto centre. So nice for Woos in the centre, I'm sure, to have a little breather late in that third quarter. Ready to run out this fourth quarter. And also Maisie Pell back into goal defence.
Kennedy, a long time.
I was going to say it was very, very close. So credit to the Panthers defensive unit. Again, just another stop down in that attacking end against the Pigeons. Thurber and Sanson. Oh, Steph Clancy did very, very well to keep that in.
And Symes read that like a book over the back. Kennedy through the middle. Kennedy with the ball, finds Allen. Allen's been good this game. She had a great first half.
Playing with a lot of confidence the last few weeks is Maddie Allen. If they are to make it through after this week's game, I hope there's no F1s on this week. That'll be a late night for her.
She won't know what to do.
Spoken about Maddie Allen's interests, keen interest in the F1s. Panthers pushed into the channel closest to us, now centering in the hands of Lloyd, Sanson and Harbright. Pell hits the deck. Oh, Symes getting a hand in everything. Harbright, nice strong two-handed take. Two-handed connection to goal. 2.5 minutes gone in the fourth quarter, thanks to 40 Winks. Panthers with the first goal of this fourth quarter.
And again, it's taken over 2 minutes for someone to score. So Panthers get another one. They go to 24, trailing the Pigeons 31.
Momentum is a really funny thing, and as we found in many of the games last weekend and certainly the game before this one, what can the crowd do to change this game? Big Panthers connection at the far end of the court, sitting right next to a big contingency of Pigeons as well. The score reading 32, plays 24.
And Harbright went down and grabbed her head. I think she was expecting to wear a ball in the noggin then.
Time has been held while the ball's just collected in back play. 3.5 minutes gone on the NZ Albury time clock. And Pigeons will be happy with the throw-in. We must pay credit to the Raiders booking themselves that ticket last week against the Pigeons into their third straight A-grade Ovens and Murray Grand Final.
Yeah, they did, and a different feel for them, I guess, this year, going straight through. They have the luxury of sitting back today and just watching on and probably enjoying the week leading up to it a little bit more. And I guess it'll be, depending on who they play, you know, what they've taken out of the last 2 years' grand final losses and how that propels them into next week.
As Pigeons, 2 quicker goals for this quarter, 34 plays 24. It's back out to 10.
And the O&M's Night of Nights tomorrow night at the SS&A Club, the Morris Wilson medal count. So another really exciting night and opportunity to acknowledge and, you know, pay tribute to all those people throughout the course of the season, the goal kickers, the hot shot winners, the best and fairest, the MVPs, our rep players of the year. A really great night to sort of, I guess, reflect back on what everyone's achieved.
Absolutely, and the hard work of everyone in the background amongst all of that. For mine, one of my favourite, well, it's really hard. I think Grace Hay is going to have polled really well for North Albury. Hard when you've got someone like Emily Brown in front of you. However, she has been very injured during the year, and I think Grace has had a very, very consistent season. But at the other end, Lily Kelly's been shooting exceptionally, and she'll take out the hot shots in A grade as well. So I don't know. I think with the closeness of the competition as well, I'm really hoping that maybe the count might be equally as close. It's always nice going into those last few rounds and not knowing who's gonna take it out. I think, you know, Sophie Hanrahan will poll well for Corowa, but likewise, she's been supported by Sally Hunter, and Lou Madden's shot some great tolls of goals during different games. I think Sarah Meredith will poll really well for the Panthers. I think in a couple of those early round games, Erin Harbright will poll well for the amount of goals that she scored as well. So yeah, I think it's a very open race, and you've got teams like Wangaratta Magpies who just missed finals, but they've got consistent people all across there. Leah Genvy, Hannah Grady. Yeah, I feel like it's an open count.
Well, that's right. And then you look out here, you've got a Hannah Symes, who's always consistent, isn't she?
Yeah, but I think if I had to give a tip, I think my name's going to Grace Hay this season. Panthers, quite a few passes there to get to post and connect. They do. We are back to 8, 35 plays 27. Inching closer to the 7-minute mark of this fourth quarter, thanks to 40 Winks.
Oh, and great vision there from Lloyd. She saw Symes go. It left Harbright open. Quick release. So Panthers to 28. Is there enough time? Have they got enough left in the tank? It's Allen for the Pigeons, misses, and it's Ferbra under it, but unable to pull it in as we see DeManuel roll back into the centre for Lavington.
Irvine strong on circle edge. Pell calling for it over. Just confidence over the outstretched hands of Sarah Meredith. 36 plays 28. Liv Sanson on the drive. Penalty being set on circle edge. Nice double team from Maisie Pell and Symes on Harbright. Sanson opts to refeed out. High ball goes over. Symes with the strong 3 feet distance. And Sanson just a foot out. Tama was also going to say the other recognition that I think will be I've really enjoyed, and I think it's credit to Steve Turvitt's work as well, is the Volunteer of the Year this year. Every week the videos that he's put up from all the different clubs are just, and as a player, a pre-player as well, but you know all those personalities from when you go to games, and it's so nice for them to be recognised. None of them would want that accolade.
No.
None of them do it for that reason, but yeah, some really stalwart people of each club this season.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's a really great opportunity to show those people in some light because, as you said, most of them just do it for the love of it. They don't want to be acknowledged. They're happy just to be there getting the job done. And it is a wonderful initiative every week, seeing who the volunteer of the week is and hearing a little bit about what they've contributed because they all contribute in such different ways too.
Liv Sanson nails a clutch shot down this end in back play. Ferber catches Pell on the baseline. And a very, very short shot from Kalisha Pell. Could we be back to a 6-goal ball game, Panthers?
Lavington crowd certainly trying to wheel them on.
Certainly, again, the intensity shift is a little bit different in this fourth quarter. At this point, it is the Panthers that have outscored the Pigeons. The ball dropping in the space. Harbright not happy with the distance.
No, and that's the pressure that Hannah Symes puts on.
And just that leadership on court again of Laura Davis, just telling each player to steady. Allen and Pell.
I think at this stage of the game, Marie, you would have to say they need to take the shots.
Yep, into that final 5 minutes of this prelim final. Allen refeeds. Again, Kalisha Pell really happy for that high ball to come in. And connects to goal. 37 plays 29 on the McRae Motors scoreboard. Clancy and DeMamiel, Sanson. Maisie Pell, hand in there, good footwork. And again, just the pressure being put onto Harbright by the Pigeons defenders. Kennedy, Allen. Sarah Meredith not giving Kalisha Pell much space down there at all.
And the quick 1-2 between Allen and Irvine puts her within distance and she sinks it. So the Pigeons go to 38, extending that lead.
Allen off the centre pass again. Second phase going to Kennedy. The contact against Clancy on the second phase play. Pell, beautiful shot from the youngster. 39 plays 29. Symes again. Off a Panthers hand. Yarrawonga throw in. And just a reminder, at the conclusion of A grade today, we will announce our Anytime Fitness Player of the Day, and the feed will resume because we have the first time a little broadcast of the All Abilities where the Wodonga Bulldogs will be taking on the Wangaratta Magpies.
Yeah, fantastic initiative. They have played some games through the year. Oh, that agility from Bill then to take that ball. Outstanding. She takes the Pigeons to 41.
Lloyd and Sanson connecting.
About a minute and a half to go, Ree, in this game.
So the Panthers, they've been gallant today, but it is the Pigeons that will progress through to next week's grand final.
And as we mentioned, you know, the Panthers have come from a fair way back. It started in round 16 for them. They did a wonderful job to get to finals, and then really just have taken all before in the last couple of weeks. And here we have a one-place fifth prelim final. So
and a Pell sandwich down at the other end.
Absolutely.
And I know we've said it each week, but credit to Sarah Meredith. I think a lot of people didn't really have them pegged to be making finals this year, with a bit of a rebuild phase. Oh, and so
that sums up the day.
Oh.
Well, she's actually, that didn't, but the intercept did.
And the smile on Laura Davis's face says it all in terms of leadership on court. She was just so proud of her teammate for coming through and taking that.
As Lions takes the Panthers to 30.
Score reading 42-30 into the last 30 seconds of this game. Rachel Galvin just rolling on into wing defence. And it will be the Pigeons. Can they get the ball to the other end in the next 10 seconds?
And I didn't do the research read. It was a bit slack. There it is. It's Lavington. It's the Yarrawonga Pigeons over the Panthers into, I hate to think what number grand final that is in the last 10 or 15 years. We'll get the data for the stats. We'll get Minna Lamb onto that during the week. But Yarrawonga, there's not many grand finals we have without them present, and they will be there again. It'll be a repeat of the 2024 grand final, the Pigeons against the Raiders.
How fantastic as the players come together to congratulate each other on a good game. As we grab our Anytime Fitness Player of the Day, and we can see the All Abilities crew just making their way over the court as the Pigeons just congratulate each other on getting through with the win. We'll quickly grab our Player of the Day. Maybe not today. She's coming. They've got a team meeting, so we'll have to just get a photo of Hannah Symes at the end of our broadcast here, which we can do that. But our All Abilities are about to take the court.
Yes. Wait. Just going to get set up.
I'll give you that one.
Thank you.
And
I'm pretty nervous.
That's fine.
we've got Sue joining us to talk us through the next 10 or so minutes of this game. Welcome, Sue. Welcome to O&M Live.
Thank you very much for having me.
It's great. We've got the players out here.
This is such a fantastic initiative. I'm so excited. I'm a lover of watching the All Abilities at halftime of the footy and knowing a few faces from different sports and things over. I've seen a couple of these players at cricket and things over the years, so it's so nice to see it happening in the netball.
It is just fantastic for for everyone to get out and have a go.
Oh, absolutely, the inclusion. And we've got Coach Kelly on the sideline, umpire Felicity over the other side. And these two teams have played a couple of times throughout the year, have they, Sue?
Yes, they have.
Yeah.
They've played a few times during the year.
It's great. So I've got a few notes here, but do you want to run through the teams for us and we'll have a look at who's playing?
Okay, so I'll go around with the Wodonga. For gold shooter, we've got Stacey Evans. Goal attack, we've got Ayla Sedwick. Wing attack, we've got Dave McMillan. Centre, we've got Michelle Leaves. Wing defence, we've got Maddie Taylor. Goal defence, we've got Hannah Orsley. And goalkeeper, we've got Georgia Coop. And interchange, we've got Kenny.
Amazing.
So that's the Wodonga team. Would you like me to go through
Yeah, let's hear who the
Please.
Wang players are.
Okay, in goal shooter, we've got Millie Wilson. Goal attack, we've got Victoria Waddle-Lung. Wing attack, Izzy. Centre, Tyler. Wing defence, Aurora. Goal defence, Matthew. Goalkeeper, Grace. And interchange, we've got Evie.
Fantastic. And I'm looking over the other side of the court. The Wang Magpies are playing in the B grade following this, and I can see some banners and some signs that they were holding up over there then as the ball came near them, and we see the ball over the top to the Wang goal attack. He's taking the shot, able to rebound his own ball. Oh, he's going to get a third attempt.
Hannah's a great goal defence.
Yes, she's nearly getting that ball.
And a goal. Fantastic for the Magpies. Obviously, we've got mixed gender on court as well. Can I ask, in terms of the traditional style of netball rules, are there any rules that are significantly different or adapted to help with the abilities?
Yes, there is. Now, I've got this piece of paper because I'm not a netball girl. I'm a basketball girl. But there is, like for stepping, 3-second rule, offside, centre pass. But it's basically just a normal netball game. But there is some, you know, if they're stepping a few times, it might be because of their disability.
Wonderful intercept by the Wodonga goal defence there. Yeah, so I think things like allowing for some slower reaction time, so allowing sort of up to 5 seconds, isn't it, with the passes, and probably not strict on the 3 feet, and providing extra explanation, I think, is the other point, isn't it?
It is, that's for sure.
Helping the players to understand and learn as they play. And Wodonga just trying to get it past the centre. The goal attack for Wang. He saw that early. He came flying.
Another thing that if some of the teams are short players, some of our players go in and help
Great.
the other team. And if the other team, if we're shorter players, they usually come in and help us too.
Fantastic.
Stacey, goal shooter. Go, Ayla.
If we're playing fast 5, she could take that. Have a shot, goal shooter. Oh, just skimmed out, but they'll get the ball back, Wodonga, off the hands of Wang.
Well done, Stacey. Have a shot, Ayla. Oh.
And a great rebound. Nice deflection.
Wing attack for Wodonga, got a hand to it.
Good defence, Maddie. Well done.
Oh. And he keeps it in the possession of the Magpies.
Oh, some good ball movement by the Magpies.
Oh.
And a great rebound by their goal attack. He's going to get another shot.
And the shooter this time was straight, but just a little bit too much on it. And in terms of the athletes that are out there, obviously their abilities are different classifications and things. So some would be physical, whereas some would be more kind of mental.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's a nice opportunity for them to connect with others as well.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. Like, all the guys come together on a Wednesday at night and they would do training for an hour. It's all about getting together, having fun, instead of staying at home and be accountable.
Yeah, lovely. And some of these players, I think I've seen play football as well. Are there any crossovers, or not to your knowledge?
Not to my knowledge, there isn't.
We've got a new shooter has come on for Wodonga.
Yes, that's Kenny.
Kenny, he's going to take the shot. He looks confident.
He's pretty good, Kenny.
Ugh.
Bad luck. I'm pretty one-sided with Wodonga.
That's okay. You're allowed to be. I think it's just wonderful as someone who works in the allied health field. You know, a huge part of what we work on with young people is around that social inclusion, the ability and the opportunity to develop social interaction skills, and develop a network and a community for them to be part of. And this is just such a wonderful way to do that. It's also, as you said, getting people out of the house. There's the physical benefits of moving. Their motor skills, the communication side that comes with it. So there's just so many elements to these guys being allowed and having the opportunity to do this that people that I guess aren't connected with the disability community may not understand.
No, and see, the main thing too is making friends too.
Yep, absolutely.
You know, enjoying making friends, and then hopefully afterwards they can go out and have fun together.
Yes, and there's certainly some wonderful social and support services around that do run some great social groups and social outings. So I'm sure there's a lot of opportunity for these guys to mix afterwards.
This wing attack for the Bulldogs. He's finding plenty of space, and Kenny connects to post, and the crowd love it.
And we saw a great little piece put together during the week by the Ovens and Murray content creator in Steve Turvitt. Was able to do some interviews and really, I guess, expose the All Abilities netball, and a fantastic initiative today that we can see it, and we certainly hope that something that going forward we get the opportunity to do again and again.
It would be absolutely fantastic.
Oh, the ball trickling over the baseline.
Hopefully it's a Wodonga throw-in. I'm biased. I'm
sideline having a laugh. That's okay. Sport's about passion, isn't it?
It is.
Magpies.
Oh, great deflection by the Wodonga goal defence there.
Well done, Hannah.
And you know the other thing I think that's great about having this on finals day, we've got teams today that will lose in their prelim final, and they will feel all the devastation, the disappointment around that. But I think being able to sit back and look at these guys and just see the enjoyment they get out of just being out here playing a 10-minute game, I think it's just very humbling and real reality check, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
It's not about winning. It's about having fun, enjoying everyone's company, and everyone having a go.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Magpies certainly having a go at the far end. They've regained possession, and the young centre for the Magpies, beautiful shoulder pass from her twice to their goal attack, and he connects to post again.
And at the conclusion of this game, we have Jared Darmody from the SS&A who will make a small presentation to the players off the court. They'll each receive a medal for their participation today, which I'm sure they'll be super stoked to get.
They'll be absolutely thrilled.
Oh, and a great goal by the Wodonga goal attack. She's absolutely stoked with herself.
Yep, she is, Ayla. She is absolutely fantastic.
See the umpires as well doing a great job on the sideline, just really helping out the players with where they need to set the penalty, what it's for. There's no pressure.
Oh, and that's what it is. If they do something wrong, they tell them, and this is what you're supposed to do.
Great drive by goal attack. He found some space
and finds
finishes
goal
off nicely. And we have here today watching Noel Holton, coach of the Wodonga Bulldogs, A-grade side in the Ovens and Murray, but previously been the Victorian coach of the Victorian All Ability side.
Yes.
Not this year, but last year was. So he would certainly be familiar with some of the rules and the modifications being made here.
Oh,
Well
nearly.
done, Dave. Keep going. I'm a bit vocal.
And it's how you should be.
That's it, Kenny.
Great
Oh,
pass.
nice hands.
Well done.
Good attempt from goalkeeper. And a great
luck.
rebound. Good pull in.
And
And
then the whistle.
time is called. And the shaking of hands between the Wangaratta Magpies and the Wodonga Bulldogs. What a fantastic initiative, and one that hopefully will continue for many seasons
Great
to
to
come.
see the crowd here supporting and giving both the sides a clap.
It is absolutely fantastic, and thank you so much for having us. We've thoroughly enjoyed it, and it's been one of the exciting points to come and play today.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for joining us, Sue.
Thank you.
And giving us some cheers.
Welcome back anytime.
Absolutely.
you.
What are you doing next Sunday? I'm at
the Gold Coast.
Oh, well, I could think of worse places to be, just quietly.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I'll
Thank you
take
so
that
much,
one off
Sue.
you. You take those headphones off.
Thanks, Sue.
Thank you.
What's your future look like? Where do you want to be? Whatever it looks like, with GoTAFE, you've got this. Get real skills for real jobs and careers right now. Search GoTAFE today.
The new Nissan Navara has landed at McRae Nissan with a tougher, more rugged design, Nissan intelligent mobility, advanced off-road capabilities, and a host of on-road refinement. Test drive one today at McRae Nissan.
With Optus Home Internet, you get more yes, which means less family screen time and more harmony with powerful Wi-Fi. Get the Ultra Wi-Fi modem at no extra cost.
Welcome to Sundancer Homes. We make building your dream home exciting and stress-free. Backed by over 30 years of experience, one of many reasons why we provide a lifetime structural guarantee. Visit our information centre at Dean Street, Albury.
This goes out to all the runners, the racers, the chasers, out of the box, and primed for the show. On your marks, get set. Running too late. Being first out the gate. Get the fit you need. The athlete's foot. Fit for every run.
Every day we look after our family first. We go on adventures, we entertain with them, we care for them. Tobin Brothers Funerals will look after your family too. With a fixed price funeral plan, you can be assured your family won't be burdened by the cost of your funeral. Tobin Brothers are a trusted name since 1934 and take pride in creating funeral solutions. Tobin Brothers Funerals, Wodonga and Corowa, celebrating lives.